Good afternoon, Linda. How are you today? Got choked there. Working on a quilt. Oh, I wish I were. I've got so much work to do around here, and I'm redoing my pantry, taking everything out of the kitchen and putting it into the bedroom. Oh, what a headache. I'd love to be sewing. Hello, Mel. How are you today? It's cool here, and I don't want to be outside. I love your new chicks. They are adorable. Aren't they just the cutest little things? I still have more eggs in the incubator. That lid was, the styrofoam was up. Anyway, I do have more eggs in there, and I'm kind of wondering why they're not out yet, because it looked like to me there was more eggs peeping. So I don't know. I hope that they make it. Of course, I'm the nosy busybody in there all the time looking at them. I was so excited when that first one started hatching. I started taking pictures. Hello, Gail's Southern Living. How are you today? Got two of my grandkids this morning, so I've been watching Disney all morning. Aww. I got to see mine yesterday at church, and my daughter is not feeling well today, so I don't even think the kids went to school today because they're just having some issues. Nice. I'm loving watching all the new channels. I don't always comment on everybody's stuff, but I'm enjoying watching new channels all the time. I changed the way I'm sitting in this chair, and I think it's helping my leg and hip. I've had allergy sniffles today. Yuck. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to take Claritin every day if I don't want any kind of sinus drip. And I haven't taken it for a couple of days, so I need to get back on it because I already feel that clearing throat thing going on. And my eyes itch. Isn't that weird? But hey, Teresa. Thanks for listening in. Oh, what kind of tea you gonna make, Linda? Let's see, my tramp. What was your name? Rebecca, right? If I get that right. Oh, man, my eyes are itching like crazy. Ah, cool. I'm glad I got that right. I did a 2-hour live the other day and waxed I waxed getting so tired, shaking my leg. I think you meant to say was, right? Hello, Indiana Backyard Gardener. How are you this afternoon? It's a blend of hibiscus, rose hips, peppermint, and I forget what else. It's for allergies. Oh, nice. Was not wax, yes. I don't read fast enough always to correct others. Better I throw my back out on Friday. Oh, I threw my back out on Friday. Wow. I think there's a back thing going on. Mine was messed up and I had pain shooting all the way down my leg, and I had David pop it, and much better. Trying to lift heavy pots in the garden. Ooh, yeah, ouch. That is not fun. So, the chickens, I've got, I don't even know how many eggs are in the incubator, and I'm not sure. But 2 of the eggs were from Teresa, and the other ones were from Polly. And I'm telling you, that little gray chick is just absolutely the most adorable. And it's so funny. One side of its face on his eye is kind of white around there. I'm hoping that comes through whenever he's all grown up. Or she, I mean. I don't want it to be a boy. I want to keep it. Been down a few days. Hi, Cammie. How are you? Been feeling better today on meds. LOL. One day we'll get chicks. Not this year. Aw. Well, I figure if I hatch them out now, and I don't get what I want, I can always get more chicks in the spring when they're, out and about. What have you done for your itchy eyes? I always take a cloth and soak in cold water and then lightly apply my eyes. It seems to help kind of wash them out. Nothing. I need to take my medicine. I want some too. Oh. We have a couple of sapphire gem chickens that color. Oh, I hope it's one of those. They're so, I'm telling you, it is adorable. I got rabbits this year from manure. For manure. I'm doing absolutely fantastic this morning, dear. How are you? I am also doing fantastic. Like I said, I don't have any pain down my leg. Still have upper back pain, but that's okay. I deal with that every day. But when that goes down your leg, that's crazy. I couldn't hardly even walk, and I said I had to let somebody else drive because I was pushing the pedal, and I'm like, oh, I don't think so. I couldn't push the brake without so much pain. Yes, maybe next year I want Orpington's. That's the sciatic nerve. Yeah, that's what they told me. Man, I'm telling you something. When he popped my lower back, I literally heard it. I literally heard it go like that, and I went, I think you got it. He's like, do I need to do it again? I said, no, don't touch me. Let me rest for a few. Because the pain didn't go right. Pain doesn't go away right away. That nerve's got to be loosened up enough to be able to be, relaxed a little bit. Once it relaxes, the pain goes away. I, I want a whole bunch of different kind of chickens. I want a farm where I can raise as many chickens as I want, but I can't put that many here. I love raising rabbits. Used to show at the stock show when I was little until I was disqualified for being too detrimental to a young girl. Oh, well, I stopped showing. Aww. Can't seem to type today. Sorry. For the Orpington Fan Club. I want some more of those Polish chickens too, but I'm gonna have to find a different place for them. I'm gonna have to make them a special bed. And I just raise for eating. Yum yum. I just have one Buff Orpington. She was broody this summer. Aw, too little. I raised rabbits many years ago. Was it a young rabbit? I remember one time when I was about 6, we babysat some chicks for about a week. One was a turkey chicken. Yes, it didn't make the weight qualifications. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff happening around here, and I am going to put the rabbits together today, I think. And we'll see if I have any rabbits show up, because, I lost I lost my real expensive breeder male. I don't know how, but I did. My first pet was a bantam rooster. I loved him so much. Aww. I like it so far just for the manure right now. Hey, Carol. Hey, Christy, how is Cindy today? You're going to wait till spring to breed. Okay. Well, I'm sure you live up north, so in Indiana. Yes, you do. Duh. So, yeah, that now is the best breeding time for us because it's cooled down. This 90-degree weather makes our rabbits sterile, and I don't know if I'll ever get any rabbits because of all that business. My first pet was a fish named Lucky. I need to get rabbits when it's cooler, afraid of how hot it gets down here. Yeah. I'm glad to hear she's calmer today. Mine are young, born in June. Ah, I need a really good buck. I have two lion heads. I don't know what they're called. I don't know them to pay attention to all that crap because I usually have mutts anyways. I'm afraid we're going to have a harsher winter this year, just a feeling. I had a fish too until I pulled it out of the tank and tried to hug it. Carol, I could see that. We had a fish tank when I was a kid. It wasn't mine, but it was the family's. And one day, my mom and my aunt were upstairs doing something, and came down, and my little cousin Benny had been trying to clean the fish tank with Comet. My mom actually did get several fish that lived out of that. It was a couple of mollies and one guppy and a catfish that lived, like 4 or 5 fish that lived. Maybe I think there was a neon too. I'm not sure, but I can't remember. There was 4 or 5 fish that lived. Guys, make sure you give like for our beautiful homes. Oh, thank you, Cammie. Thank you very much. Poor fish. Yeah, they were, and that tank was full, buddy. I mean, it was full, over full. Had all kind of babies being born. And have you guys ever gotten a fish that was pregnant, went from the store and brought it home, and it had babies within the first day? I've had that happen several times. My mom killed her bird when she was little, trying to give it a bath. Oh, wow, that's terrible. Wasn't too young, just not the way they wanted. Beautiful Rex rabbit. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I gotta turn on the fan. I turned it off because I wanted the incubator not to have to overdo the running, to try to keep those eggs happy. No more quail have hatched, so I guess I'll just have the 8 of them. And they're all doing really well, except for one is a little, it looks a little shorter, a little fatter. I don't know if it's just fat and happy, or I don't know what's wrong with it, but it seems to be all right. I mean, it does run around fine. My rabbits are a harlequin and a broken. I don't know what that is. Yep, guppies. Oh, well. Yep, we had mollies and guppies. Yep. Nope. But hey, that is more than a twofer. Yep. My mom bought fish for me and my brother went when we were young, and she cut the bag open over the sink so the water could drain out. The fish all went down the drain except for one named him Lucky. Aww. Oh. No, but I have a stray cat that keeps having kittens. Can't catch her to fix her. Aww. Yes, mine is the automatic turn incubator. Yeah, I could not turn. I would not be doing this if I had to turn it by hand. Heck, I can't even keep starter for bread. Uh, I'm just like I don't know what it is, but I get sidetracked and I forget things. I have to keep myself on a virtual. When I get up in the morning after I eat and everything, if I don't go out and feed all the animals and water all the animals and make sure they're all done, I'll forget. And I have to do them in order too. I don't know what's happened to my brain. Then I saw a beautiful small piece of land on a ridge up in North Georgia, and it made me wish I played the lotto. Not even super expensive, just hubby needs a job. Aw, my husband loves fish. He has a huge saltwater tank. I have two saltwater tanks, and I absolutely love them. Now, um, I put hermit crabs in there, and they ate both of my clownfish. And I put some wrasse, couple wrasse in there, and some other kind of fish. I can't remember what it was. And they ate all of them except for one wrasse in this big, huge tank, and I think that's because he couldn't get away from them. But I haven't been out to the ocean again. We were trying to get some the other day. It's about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I went with the grandkids and my daughter-in-law. I have the best daughter-in-law. We went down to Sebastian Inlet to try to catch some, but man, I'm telling you, I was walking out there on them rocks, and my feet just, I could feel my feet getting cut to pieces. So I said, I'm not going to chance getting an infection in my feet. So I didn't get any more fish for my tank. I'm not going to be buying anymore because you pay $20 for one of them little clownfish. I could get some damsels or something like that, but I'll just wait and get them out of the ocean. Let's see, where am I at? My fifth grade teacher did that for us. Times helped. What? The wrasps are pretty aggressive. Yes, they are. My husband has a wrasp that would eat the crab he put in. Yes, I put we catch what is it called? Sand fleas, and put them in there, and the wrasp will eat them, and it's so cool. I know I'm sick, ain't I? We agree on the weather. Signs are looking like bad weather, winter, and really getting cold too early. Isn't that really weird? Last year we didn't have any kind of really cold weather until, well, I take that back because you guys don't normally get snow when I came up there hunting, did you? So that was unusual weather last year too. Oh, I want to go hunting so bad. We put X's on the side and O's on the other, then wrote dates in pencil on them as well. We have to buy them here. Yeah. Well, I can't remember your name, Indiana. Um, anyways, um, I would have to buy them, and I have bought them all along. I had beautiful, I mean, absolutely spectacular tanks when I had my heart attack. And nobody knew how to take care of them. Nobody even bothered to take care of them. I don't even think they ever even tried to feed them. I spent thousands of dollars on my tanks when I was working and could afford it and absolutely loved it. It was the most calming. I would come home from a nasty day at work where people were just carrying on like losers and come home and just sit and just, I mean, just days at the fish, just sliding around. Uh, I told Lee at the picnic it would be a harder winter since Lippy doesn't want any snow. That was a good one, Linda. Sand fleas are the worst. What do you mean sand fleas are the worst? Yes, Linda. No cold until spring, really, this year. A freeze in May. Yep, that is what he did, I think. My memory is terrible, but I remember that incubator with a window for class was watching. Yep, I am sitting here with a sweater on freezing, and I have the air conditioner and the fan blowing right at me, and I'm burning up. And in no sleeves. Sorry, Teresa. I love you. I'd trade places in a heartbeat. Good morning, Monty's in motion. Mounties in motion. Oh, so bad. Adrian. Cool. Adrian. I have to remember that. Adrian. We are talking about how we were hand turning the eggs. Oh, okay. Hey, Duncan. What you up to, Brenda? Oh, was Higgs too sad because you didn't get to come? You're on the road. This is really weird, but when I was little and we had fish, I would sit and watch them poop. Yeah, isn't that funny? And I'd wonder, okay, why can't you just reach in there and pull that off of them? It's so gross hanging there. And I used to think, how could another fish run right through that? And where does their pee go? So wonder. I used to think the strangest things. The Georgia mountains do that for me. Only place I can come unplugged like you watching fish, Kathy. Yeah. Teresa, you want to switch with me? Oh, ho, ho. I know better than that. Everybody have a great day. I have to make an important call now. Okay. I hope it all goes well, that phone call. Uh, let's see. Now we didn't have an automatic incubator for the ostrich eggs. So we had to hand turn them as well as the emu and Rhea eggs, but we use the turner on the chicken, turkey, pheasants, dove, and quail eggs. You sit with my mom and grandkids and write newspaper articles, and I will come there and take care of fruit trees. Okay, girlfriend, is that all you think I do? I don't know how you try to write for the newspaper with the grandkids around. Heading to the courthouse to make sure I can vote. Ah, Cammy, it's really is strong with fish poop. It's no, Cammy said it really is strange with fish poop. Imagine being a fish and swimming straight into another fish's poop string. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But that's all. That is all I would do, Kathy. I voted last week. Glad to have it done. Okay, guys, I need to vote, but I don't. I don't trust. I don't trust absentee ballots. Are they not going to do the normal voting precincts or what? I don't watch the news, so I don't know. David told me I need to get a ballot, but I guess I need to go to the courthouse, don't I? No, just kidding, but that is all I would do. Oh, I voted last week. I already read that stuff. They are here, but I got an absentee ballot and then dropped it off at the courthouse. Yes, they are here. You can go to the courthouse starting October 12th and vote in person. Okay. Uh, our voting is at our agriculture center. Well, we have, ah, it's probably because I turned the fan on that's irritating me so badly. Um, they changed my place of voting. I used to go to the church on 520. And they don't have it there no more. I don't understand, but call the courthouse and see what your area is doing. I want to do drop off. You have to contact your local office of elections and ask them. I filled mine out, but not sure if somebody can drop it off for me. I don't trust it going through UPS. Yeah, they were asking. They kept sending me. They kept sending me stuff through the mail, and I'm sorry, but I don't. I mean, I've heard some stories about the post office from people who actually work there, and I just don't want to take a chance on my vote not counting. Um, Believe it or not, it happened to me. We were mudding at the Red River and decided to cool off in the river. We went in the water and a poop log rolled past from another person upstream, I guess. Oh, Lord, I think I would probably go out and knock them out. Our voting is usually at the high school, but with the stuff happening this year, they made one county-wide place for in-person voting. Weird. Filled them up in one place during the pandemic. Pile them up. Uh, it's a really big place. They have everything spread out and only letting a number of people in at the same time. So they say it is the plan. So, has anybody heard how our president is? Is he doing better, or I mean, the last thing I was told, I think David said he his temperature had gone down or something. And I don't understand, why couldn't she go with him? That is so sad that you would separate a couple just because he's the president. We have early in-person voting from October 13th to October 30th, and locations spread out all over. I don't watch news at all, so I get what people tell me. That's awful, isn't it? Oh, good for you, Cammie. Oh, I'll be glad when this election's over with. And not just because of all the drama, but because of all the stupid media. I hate election time every single time. It's like, let's see how bad we can bash the other guy. Ah. I personally had a feeling that it was going to go through the White House. I mean, come on, folks. These people work side by side all the time. How could they not? And I'm going to tell you something. If I pick this up and drink out of this and say it's not even a cup or something, maybe something I just absolutely picked up and looked at and like, okay, and set it down after rubbing my nose, and you came up and picked it up and said, oh, love you to the moon and back. I wonder where she got that from, and touched it. Now, if I had it, do you think you're going to get it? Oh, yeah. I mean, even if you washed your hands, that doesn't mean every little particle of germ is going to get off of you. And I think they're making it out to be worse than it is. Honestly. I mean, I know there have been a lot of deaths and such, but I just don't understand it. I just don't understand the whole thing. We know people on here that have had it and are doing very well and made it through it fine. So I don't know. And I'm in no condition to ever get anything like that, and I'm still not afraid of getting it because it is what it is. If it's my time, it's my time, whether it be that or hit by a car. I'm going to get off my soapbox. Lord, forgive me. I'm sorry that I'm running my mouth like that. My ballot will go in the drop box, right? where the voting is happening, so hopefully not going in the mail at all. Yeah, I hate all the chemicals tearing down the commercials. Chemicals. Catherine, there you go, guessing at words. Commercials tearing down the opponents. Yeah, I do too. Even though I know who I'm going to vote for, I still don't like the fact that they're bashing each other all the time. Yeah, Teresa, poor Teresa, she's got to deal with it all the time. All kinds of, and it doesn't necessarily just mean the presidential. At last report I heard, President Trump may be getting released to go as early as today. Oh, praise the Lord. My answers are prayers. My prayers are answered. I get that right too, I think. They are fighting not to let the new judge go through because of this stuff. Really? Really? Hello, everybody in America is finding a way to work from home for way less money. The government better work. Yeah, I totally agree. Wish they would just let what they are going to do and not tear the other one down, and they do it all the time. They all do it. I'm sorry. Their goals aren't even to try to build their reputation, it's to try to destroy the opponents. Yes, I actually think some of the earlier were hilarious. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't even watch those. I skip through everything. Sorry, guys. So, anyways, let's get off of the that stuff because I don't want my channel to be about politics. And let's talk about. Are you guys planting anything? I know everybody's getting cold. Does that still mean you're not getting anything planted or what? I know you're not planting anything, Mud Pie, right? I mean, Mud Tramp. Why do I keep saying Mud Pie? I want to play in the mud every time I see your name. Oh, too funny, Rebecca. Um, my radishes are doing really super good right now. And I still haven't got a chance to go into the bees. I didn't get to the store yesterday to get me a lighter. Does anybody got a foolproof lighter that, other than a Zippo, that I could get? I'm not planning anything new. Deer are eating all my beets. Oh no! But I tried my fire cider for the first time yesterday. Was it good? I want to make fire cider so bad, but I'm telling you, it's really hard to make things like that in this weather. I have such hot weather all the time. So now that it's kind of cooled, I want to say cooled down. It's in the 80s. It has cooled down. Um, and not in the 90s. Maybe I can make some. I just find that a lot of my stuff molds, and I don't like mold. The one with Joe sneaking up behind the guys who asked him if he had mental tests. Joe asked him if he was tested for crack. I don't know, Carol. I don't watch that stuff. I got some lettuce, spinach, and kale to do a fall salad crop. but it may get too cold too fast. Oh, put some row covers over them, Teresa. We have turnip greens growing. I was terrified it was going to be a horrible mess, but it worked. I'm making a video on it. Aw. Hey, JB Outdoors. I'm sorry, can't talk today. Well, we're talking about what we planted, and I got 5 new baby chicks that hatched out yesterday, and I couldn't stand it. I just had to get them out of the incubator this morning. I should say they hatched last night, and I got them out this morning. They're so cute. Chicken chicks, not quail. Honestly, don't have anything planted. I'm working on my mom and dad's estate since losing them. Yes. Then I'll be moving to our family land in Arkansas and to live my homestead there. Aw, I can't wait till you get to your place and all adjusted, and it should make things a lot more easier for you. I'm so overwhelmed. I think I can't focus to start anything of worth lately. I know what you mean. I didn't get much sleep last night. Got something weighing heavy on me, so I know what you mean. And I'm still, see that pantry right there? That thing was full till the top of canned goods that I'm moving into the other room, and I know it sounds like a little bit, but you guys understand. Some of you that know me know that just because I look normal and I seem to be normal, my body doesn't always work for me, so I have to do things in moderation. That's cool. Yeah, I understand you trying to talk about that, but I just don't want to talk about it on here, Carol. I'm sorry. I need to harvest the last of the herbs before frost hits. They called for it last night, but it missed us. Oh, thank goodness. Plus, got to get rid of those cattle too. Many have already gone to the auction. This estate stuff is time consuming. Did your parents have a really large estate or something? I mean, I know they're on a farm, but I mean, it sounds to me like they were big farmers. I haven't done a garden in 3 years. I should start again next spring. Yeah, it's gardening to me is a lot of fun. That is a lot trying to prep for that with my mom. Last lost dad in 18 because we're probably going to have early frost. It got down to around 40 last night. I have to find a place to put my lemon tree inside. Ooh, I don't know. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't even bring my orchids inside. That's terrible, isn't it? I can't seem to keep a plant alive for the life of me. it would be a miracle if I could grow a vegetable or something. That would be so cool. I know people that can't, but you know, always say keep trying to learn, because hey, one day you may need to. It's just practice and worrying about what grows when near you. Yeah. Important to try and get things settled first and in order before they both bond. That's right back. I'm sorry. I thought I'm I must be I must have misunderstood. I thought both of your parents had passed. Farm Cattle Ranch. Hello, Britton Farms Homestead. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I feel like gardening would be great outlet for me, but I just can't remember to water plants. Yeah, I I'll be telling you I can grow anything outside in the yard, but when you put it in my house, I kill it all the time. I love to play in the dirt outdoors. Good gardening keeps me sane. Yeah, me too, Linda. My aunt is a plant magician. She can make anything grow. So, so if she's a plant musician, spend some time with her when she's working in her plants, and you'll learn. That's how I learned from my grandma. Well, you are so far south. Pawpaw is the only tropical that survives here. My lemon tree is a year and a half old. I got it when the seed sprouted in my dad's compost. Wow. Now, has it given you lemons? Or is it still too young? Sometimes they will give you lemons right away, and sometimes it won't, depending on how big it is. I like playing in the dirt, but it's usually building a fort in the woods. I like that too. Well, my parents only have a car and some savings plus things from their old home, but I have half siblings from previous marriages trying to take what is left. I'm the only one from their marriage. I can't even get into that. Something about seeds is just magical. I know, isn't it so fantastic that you can put this little teeny tiny black dot and grow this beautiful lemon basil that you can put in with your food and it tastes so good. Oh, mm, 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 mm. I think I'm going to pull out a chicken and make a chicken. My mom lives with me. Yep. Yes, both of my folks have passed. That was vicious life that lost her dad. Okay, I just want to make sure. I haven't gotten any lemons yet. It's just about as tall as I am now. Wow, in a year. That you must be feeding it some steroids, girlfriend. My research said it would probably take 3 to 4 years to make lemons. I don't know about lemons. Some trees take 7 years. So I don't know. And some trees, it they say 7 years and it happens the next year. You never know. Just got a bush crafting knife with a fire stick and striker coming with it. A tool to open the handle that has small hooks and string and a few other things. Cool. That sounds neat, Carol. I'm thinking about fixing chickens and dumplings tonight. That sounds good too. But I think I want to put uh, roast one of those chickens with cream cheese on top and put some of that lemon basil on top. Oh, that sounds so delicious. Last time I made it, it did not last. Just saying. And then whatever's left over, I can make chicken and dumplings with tomorrow, huh? And then I can make soup with that, huh? I make something and I keep on making different things with it. Next year, I'm going to put about 20 apple trees in. Oh, congratulations. Any specific type or all different kinds? Linda Teresa says she's coming over. I wish Lee would eat dumplings. Aw. Now, do you guys make the flat kind of dumplings or do you make the puffy kind of dumplings? My family makes the great big puffy dumplings, and I absolutely love them. The other ones are kind of like noodles to me. They're not like dumplings, but they're good. Do you know what brand? Oh, nice. Uh, my dad's going to graft me an apple tree. Now that's something that I really want to learn. The only closest thing to grafting is as I do is air layering, and I love that. Hey, strong enough to bend. Is this Shannon or Beverly? Probably Beverly. Hello, Kathy, Mimi, Cat, Do. How are you today? If you graft, you can put more than one apple variety on the same trunk. Yes, I know that, and I want to do that so bad, but I'm so scared that I'm going to screw it up. I like puffy ones. Me too. We use the spoon drop method, not the noodly ones. Yeah, me too, Linda. Yum yum. Be right back. We'll look a friend recommended it who loves knives. Okay. You don't know how to graft either? No. Air layering is so easy, but you can't add it to another tree, you know? It makes a whole tree. Oh, I love frog legs. How do you end up with all these frog legs, Rebecca? I mean, come on now. Cajun cauliflower rice, yum. These chickens and dumplings sound good. He is so picky, that's why he does most of the cooking. I gave up. Yeah. Oh, I figured it was Bev. Hey, Bev, have they sold that property across from you yet? Daddy's been grafting all his life. He had 22 different apple trees in one. Man, I'm telling you, I would love it if I could find somebody that would teach me hands on how to graft. Sometimes I make dumplings from scratch, rolling out the dough and cutting, etc. Sometimes I use canned biscuits and pinch and drop. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kathy. I'll be praying for you. He eats pretty much whatever I put in front of him. Yeah, David too. David is not a picky eater. Now, I will say that up until we went to the HOA and had um, um, teriyaki deer meat with Brenda, he would pass every time on any type of Asian type food because he did not like the teriyaki. It if there's too much teriyaki in it, he won't eat it. But man, I'm telling you, he can flat just leave the teriyaki on the side and he'll eat the whole thing raw. It's kind of funny. Now, he would rather me make chicken liver when I'm by myself, but he'll eat it if I give it to him. Elk Ridge knives. Oh, very good brand. Cool. Nope, still for sale. Okay, so have they went down on the price of it, or did they keep it at the price they went up to? Didn't you tell me they went up to 180,000? Why are your trees too young, Carol? I mean, you can air layer. I've air layered my trees when they were a year old. As long as you've got a limb that you're not using, that's the best time to air layer. I don't know what happened to my Barbados cherry. Did you guys see that in the thing? I don't know what happened to it. It's like one whole great big huge branch, just all of a sudden, the leaves, it was beautiful, had fruit on it and everything. All of a sudden, the leaf just died on that one specific branch and just curled up and died. And I'm like, okay, should I cut this off or should I leave it? I don't know what to do. David and I have been talking about that for a week now. Let's see. Thank you, Kathy. I hope the Tylenol works for you. Maybe drink a hot cup of tea with honey in it. That'll help too. It'll get that Tylenol working faster. Oh, Linda, where are you at? North Carolina? I should come visit when he's doing that, huh? Just teasing. Flying Fox Farms. up towards Pete. I can't remember how to say his name. Canaris just did some grafting videos, and David the Good did too. Both a Floridian County. Okay, I'll check them out. I don't know if I have David the Good. I know I've seen his videos. I don't remember if I subscribe to him or not, but I will look it up. But I love Pete. He is absolutely a doll. That would make a great video. I'm not sure on that yet. 180. Wow, how many acres is that for that price? I can't remember how many acres that was. Did you guys say it was 10 acres or was it less than that? I don't remember what it was, Bev. I should try that with my lavender and my palm tree. The branch may have somehow got cut or split towards the ground, causing that to happen to the rest of the branch. Now, I did pull weeds like a day or two before that, but that should not have done that. I pull weeds out from that tree all the time. So I don't know what it is. I thought David sprayed neem oil on it, because I was getting all over him, buddy. I said, "Did you spray my tree? I'm gonna hurt you, boy. I'm gonna hurt you." He's like, "No, honey, I promise I didn't spray your tree." I know. I need all the limbs. That's what I mean. Okay. Don't want to take stuff from them yet. My mulberry just got leaf curling. Could it be too much rain washing away our soil nutrients? Are the leaves yellow? It may need some calcium. If the leaves aren't yellow, I would say it probably needs calcium. If it's yellow, I would say it's just because it's too much rain. Yeah, I know you're in Kentucky. Oh no, did I ask you where you lived? I knew you were in Kentucky. I'm brain dead this morning. 10 acres, a barn, 10 acres, a pond, a barn, and 2-story house, and a basement. You know what? You're gonna have to send me a link or something on that. Didn't you say they were selling it by owner or something? About an hour or so east of Stringfield Ridge. Cool. That sounds very nice. It is very nice, but it's very expensive for up there, I'm told. Hello, Patty. How are you today? Big fish in the pond? What kind of fish? I like me some catfish now. Is it a good price for that much? I don't know. To work on what I have now. I never checked the soil. I know that's terrible, isn't it? I'm so cheap. I probably end up spending more money because I don't go through that kind of stuff. But yeah, catfish. Yes, price with big house is. Okay. Wish I could move, but need to be content where I am. I'm content where I'm at, but when I lay in bed at night and I can't open my windows safely, I mean I do it, don't get me wrong, I do it, but I also have my little friend close enough to get a hold of to shoot somebody. It is a good price up here for right now because everything is so high. Places are double a year ago. I don't check my soil either. I just put as much organic matter as I can back in it. Me too. Love being at work and Amazing Grace playing on the company radio. Lets me know I work at a good place. Yeah, that is cool. Okay, the leaves that curled were not yellow, but lower leaves are a bit yellow. Dang. Thing is all leaves. It has only produced 2 decent berries for me. I can get mad at plants like that. Okay, now I'm going to just tell you this, Carol. The more I prune my mulberry, I don't know what kind you have, but you need to check this out. The more I prune mine, the more it fruits. So I would check on your species and see about that. I have the Pakistani mulberry. Um, you run alkaline there. See, I don't worry about all that stuff. I don't know. Um, Personally, I would, I would. Well, you don't have chickens. I don't know what kind of eggs you get. Hmm. I would still probably heat up your egg shells and grind them up and put them around your trees. Thank you, Linda. That would be sweet. Mine is the ever-bearing, which is why it ticked me off. Well, my lunch is over. I will see you later, Miss Living Miracle. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in, JV Outdoors. I know my soil is pretty good, judging by the earthworms out there. I've got some whoppers. Yeah. And I'm telling you, I got so excited. I don't know if I'm going to turn the truck liner bed thingy that I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to turn that because I'm telling you, I got some mega earthworms in there. I am so excited. It's not funny. I'm like, wow. I have Tums. I can try that too. Yes, less fuss. True. But make sure you dilute them real good. That's okay, Cammie. Thanks for listening. Oh, goodness. Yep, me too. Well, folks, it's about that time. And what do you have a problem about, Cammie? I'm fixing to pray, so you need to let me know what the problem is. I know you're laughing, but is that laughing and crying at the same time? I get distracted by everything. Yeah, me too. Squirrel, there it goes. Squirrel, there it goes. I try to, and I try to. One of the reasons why I read y'all's comments and out loud and try to answer them at the same time is because if I was to try to read down the line, I would never get any. I'd go from one thing to another as fast as I could and never get anything said right. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pray. I'm going to pray for Mimi and some other folks. So, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that we've had together, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you lift Mimi up. Well, her channel name's Mimi, but her real name's Kathy. I lift her up, and I pray, Lord, that you take that headache away really quickly, and that you give her peace for the rest of the day and no more headache. I also want to lift up Cindy, Lord. I know Christy's having a hard time with that gal. Thank God she's not hallucinating today, but Lord, just make everything bright and happy for them. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to do work with Teresa's mom, Cynthia, and her daughters, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that I lift my family up too. You know, the ones that really need the prayers the most. Please, Lord, solve these problems and let's get on with our lives. I pray, Lord, that you continue to heal this country. I pray, Lord, that you pass the time fast enough for us not to have all this drama with the elections, and let it get done and over with, and the right person that serves you, Lord, gets in there. And I pray, Lord, that you bless this country and bring it closer to you, Lord. Sometimes I know that with things that you need to accomplish, sometimes things have to get worse to get better. And I pray, Lord, that things don't get no worse in our country. I pray, Lord, that they get better and that Christians are more stronger and more vocal, that we can be nice in our vocal, that we share your love and not be hostile towards one another. And I know that there are going to be other people that don't agree with our thinking. Lord, let us say it in a positive manner so that it is not nasty or overwhelming for other people, or brings a tarnish to our reputation or our hearts, Lord. I just pray, Lord, that we set an example for those who may come to you, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to work in all of our lives. I ask these things in your name. Amen. Let's see here. Same, I need prayer for those fiber meds. They make me tired and my eyesight blurry. Okay, Lord, and add Carol in there for her eyesight and the meds that are making her so tired, Lord. In your name, amen. Love you guys too. All right, guys. I hate to run, but I need to get busy on this pantry. It'll never get done if I don't get busy. I love you. Thank you for coming in, and y'all have a great week. I'll see you on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Bye now.